I was mentioning the Patreon because the newest video that went up today, I made myself watch the Slammiversary main event, the 6-way elimination match for the TNA World Championship.
Oh, that would be a good shirt. It's been a while since I held my
a 6-way elimination match. That shit was like 30 minutes too long. Somehow, speaking of football, somehow this man walked out as the champion.
Can we talk about that outfit?
I don't understand.
President Camacho.
It is President Camacho. Actually, you're right. It really is President Camacho. Shouts to Russell. I don't know what does any.
You have a close up of the hat. You have a close up of the hat.
There's this shot.
I'm trying to understand the correlation between the robe and the hat. The teal and
well, I was going to say because the colors don't, and that teal color is only on the hat. Like his actual trunks are blue. I think all the blue on his actual gear is that color blue on his robe. It's not.
He's a fucking
all my explanations would get me canceled.
It's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
It's fine. The funniest thing, don't even put that on Apollo Creed name because this man, if you believed in Joe Hendry, you would have been so hyped. Somehow this man was in the 6-way elimination match as the champion and got eliminated second.
Right.
Salute
to Joe Hendry.
Shout out to Cuz.
Now my question, because he was saying like for years he been, I'm trying to be in the WWE. Does he still think he's WWE bound after Joe Hendry, who's been on NXT multiple times, is the one that took him out of the elimination match for his title?
Can't possibly.
Was that Shawn Michaels sending a message through Anthem? My fault. I Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. I did watch the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. You can watch that before.
You show him jumping in the trash can?
Actually, yeah, no, because I made sure that
looking for that spear. Caught the trash can.
I had to have that loaded up because it was trash. There's a spot of him. Josh Alexander sitting on the top rope, and Moose went up to do a top rope superplex. And as he was going to the top rope, he slipped, and the fans was like, boo. And they was in Canada, boo. He was getting, I'm sorry. I really do. It's my fault.
Nah.
Hey, is that color blue for lisp awareness?
You want me to ask my son? He was a victim.
He was a victim. He was a victim. It's crazy. He was
a victim.
Yeah,
he was afflicted. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Moose just doesn't do it for me. Yeah. I saw that, Vin. Was it the Saints? I think it was I saw a video of the Saints doing the Joe Hendry.
Yeah,
y'all remember Robert Towson, Partners in Crime? Robert Towson's Partners in Crime.
Oh yeah. I only saw the one volume though.
So they had the Bold, the Black, and the Beautiful, right?
Yes. Yeah.
There go Vaughn. Vaughn, no spoilers. Shh, be quiet.
Yeah, Vaughn, for real, Vaughn.
Matter of fact, if you spoil anything, matter of fact, I hope you ain't seen. I'm about to call your phone and tell you the whole movie.
Yeah. So this with Deadpool, that Wolverine, man. Yeah.
So they fade in with the Star Wars swipe, right?
probably would too. I could see it. I could see it.
But they had this soap opera on Partners in Crime called The Bold, the Black, and the Beautiful, and they had one of the sets of bad guys was these strippers, these stripper dudes, and Moose is dressed like all of them. I think they had Robert Harris on there. He was the weave king.
Does look like a stripper.
He do.
Oh, who was the looking lady?
His tongue look heavy. Ew. Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's a lisper. His tongue.
He's a lisper.
It's there.
Yo,
But
Lispers is crazy.
he's a lisper. I'm not trying to be. I don't understand why. Like the only thing I could think of, and honestly, he did it right before MJF did it because they were in Canada. I for a second I'm like, was he trying to be like Super America in Canada? Because whatever he was doing, this got no reaction.
Well, so we were on the Bucko this week, and I think it was somebody from Remy from Ringside Society. He actually enjoyed Moose.
There or
No, he enjoyed the everything, the gimmick and everything that he's been doing for the past couple months. He he just looked like he is in a very prominent spot. He looked like, he said he's been doing a lot of great work. You know, this gimmick is over. This gimmick is over.
Muth is the champion in the system.
And this is great.
Number 51.
You said Remy from Ringside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm blocking him right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Hey man, I don't like pickles. Somebody like them.
So I don't. The thing is, I don't know who. I don't know who.
Remy.
Yeah, hold on, Remy.
Watching. I will say this: watching the match. Joe Hendry, obvious. He probably got the biggest reception
of the night.
Of the night, or at least of the 6 competitors in that match. It was him. Nic Nemeth got a big reaction.
Dolph Ziggler.
That may be it. Josh Alexander got a big reaction when he started turning heel. He started when
he put him out.
Yeah. Well, when it was just him and Nick in the ring, they had like a really solid like.
But that was after he put him out.
That was after. No, that was after. But I'm saying their moment was dope.
And then they had the Z-Man in there. Go back.
Tom Zink?
Yeah, ain't that the Z-Man back there?
It's definitely not Tom Zink.
I mean, he got a Z in his name.
I was close.
He got a super kick through and he fell through a table. I don't know. I tried. I may have to watch the rest of the show. Although I'm sorry, brother fan, but PCO took both the titles from AJ Francis that night.
I hate PCO.
That was the other thing. At the end of the night, you know how like when Cody won the match and like all the baby faces come in the ring, like Dusty came in and won the match, or all the baby faces go in the ring. Nic Nemeth won the world title, and he was cheering. Then his brother Ryan went to the ring. Then ABC, because they had just won the tag titles, and then PCO and his fiance came down.
Did Dirk come out there?
How old is
Dirk?
His fiance?
Yeah, Dirk
Ziggler.
I don't know I don't know how old PCO was, but his fiance looked
70.
107.
His fiance looked younger. I don't know who she was though. I couldn't tell you, but he looked old. Yeah, that was definitely Kazarian. Kazarian is definitely 47.
Didn't
46.
It's a fairly older match for the most part.
Dolph Ziggler lost to Muth, didn't he?
Yes, months ago.
And he
what? Say.
And then he beat him again.
He technically didn't beat him. Again, Joe Hendry took Muth out. Like, he was number 2. It was Muth took out Steve Macklin, and then he got surprised by Joe Hendry a little later on. He hit him with the whatever Yami move that he had, and which is kind of crazy because I don't know what Joe Hendry is. He supposed to be like a power guy? Like, his thing is like a fall away slam. I can't.
Are there 5 people more over right now than Joe Hendry? Hendry? Not John Henry. Shout out John Henry. With Ludacris.
Like ever? Like
right now.
Through everywhere? No.
To where their gimmick is getting to like NFL players on because that's on like the Saints TikTok.
Is it?
Yeah. TNA downloaded it from the Saints TikTok and put it on their IG. That's how I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I forget the player's name, but
I think by the time he gets to it, it might be over.
Oh, like all the juice gonna be out of the lemon.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like I never saw the entrance. So like he got the whole theme song where he's playing the music, and then they do the waving side to side, and that's in the song too. He does it like he has a WWE entrance. If you really wanted to make him like number 1 in the Royal Rumble in 2025, that would get a pop. That would get a.
It has to sustain. We're talking about another 6 months.
It's not, unless he stays in TNA, not doing much.
Explain to me what the gimmick really is, because for me, I don't really get it. I just
Mimi. He's a dude from Canada who's like
playing the other dude.
He's a living Rickroll.
Yeah, he's a meme. That's what it is. He's definitely a meme, but he's like able to wrestle. Again, his big like move is he did like 4 fall away slams in that match.
Is he Bo Dallas?
Or Bo Leave?
Yeah, is he Bo Dallas?
It's more than Bo Dallas.
He's a better talker than Bo Dallas was during that Bo Leave shit.
But
Bo Leave was good.
But the thing is way bigger than everybody that say his name is everywhere. Nigga, you know what I mean?
Saying his name in here, like even if he's not in it, the say his name thing is like a thing.
Mimi, when I saw the clip, I thought he was gonna appear at some point, and he never shows up in the Saints clip. Dude just did it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I thought it was gonna be more, and it wasn't.
That's what he is.
But he's not.
He's supposed to be an inspirational speaker. Is that the gimmick?
I don't know.
Like I said, we record when Impact is on. So it's tough to keep up with Impact on a week-to-week basis. Scotland. Thank you. Scotland.
That's where he's from?
Yes.
Because I felt like he did have a accent, but Scotland. I didn't know if it was fake.
No, he's billed from Scotland. He's got the accent, yeah. I don't know. And Vince says he's been doing this for years. He always creates songs mocking his opponents. That was what the AJ Francis beef was when, a couple months back. So all that makes sense. That was when I first heard of whoever he was, though.
Yeah, I same.
I'm just a black man living in New Jersey watching pro wrestling. Sometimes it take a while for Joe Hendry to fall into my orbit. And I will say, G Dixon, I understand it. Like, I was watching it, and I understand people getting into that, but I also understand that it's not really for me. I want Josh Alexander. When Josh Alexander was out there trying to kill, because matter of fact, what had happened was Joe Hendry take out Muth. Josh Alexander beat Joe Hendry ass, eliminate him, and then he just started beating the Josh Alexander turned heel, beating up Joe Hendry ass. That's what had happened.
So I feel like when I see Josh Alexander, I want like the earmuffs. Are they earmuffs?
Yeah. Well, he's a wrestler for real.
Wrestling headgear.
Yeah,
that's headgear.
Yeah. I think he definitely.
Does that get in the way? Do you think that? Do we think that? I mean, it's
in terms of what him getting like.
I don't know. I just feel like it's clunky. Like,
Thank you, Tay Tay. This
I
the
guess-
same setup. I salute you, though. I salute you. It's just, beer and exercise. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess I really think I just kind of think Josh Alexander has a ceiling.
I don't know how far
Look at that face. He's like
that
RoboCop.
goes.
Like he
Like-
looked like a RoboCop stunt double. Like you told, like he
The-
like come in. They pre-operate. Like when in the operating room, he even got shot up.
the thing with Josh Alexander, while Bianca and Bobby Lashley, who we'll be talking about in a little bit, and Big E, and everybody was holding it down during the pandemic in the WWE, Josh Alexander was doing that in Impact. But because down there you could just do graps. And he was having graps, and I got turned on to his style of wrestling through the pandemic because they would just throw 30 minutes of graps up on the YouTube.
Oh wow.
Main event shit. He's ill, but shout out Tay Tay. Thank you for stopping through.
Yes.
Josh Alexander's dope, but when he's beating Joe Hendry, his shit is, I'm the heart and soul of Impact Wrestling. I'm the heart and soul of TNA, but it's because he did. I stopped count. He must have done like 15, 20 some belly to back suplexes on motherfuckers. They were like, eat your heart out, Kurt Angle. Like, he's that guy. He's the walking weapon. He's a machine. But I definitely think at a certain point he's not doing big gimmick shit like that. He's just going out there to work, and when it's time for him to stop working, he take a break.
Did he have a match with Chris Bay?
Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised.
That was some months ago.
I think I watched.
A while ago.
This is really embarrassing, but I think I watched maybe 2, and I might be stretching it, Slammiversaries my whole entire life.
That's fine.
And one of them was, I saw a match with him, and I remember I liked the match, but I feel like it was somebody notable in that match. Maybe it was Rick Swann.
No, did you watch? Because I remember saying you should probably watch the Josh Allen one, because him and Will Ospreay had 2 matches before Will Ospreay went to AEW.
At TNA?
Yes.
Yeah.
At a Slammiversary?
No.
It was on a regular.
It was on TV.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I might have saw the Slammiversary that Naomi was in, and he had a match.
He had a match
somebody
on
there. Yeah.
Ah, you're right.
I liked it, and I liked
You're right. Yeah. It wasn't for a title. It was a
it was a
gotch
random. Yeah.
or something.
Was it?
I remember. I think I remember. I never ended up watching that match. I think I know that Slammiversary you're talking about. The show you're talking about. Facts.
That was him and Ethan Page, right? If I'm not mistaken. They would have
I
tagged.
don't remember.
Because they are. Ethan
North.
Page is Canadian,
I feel
right?
like
Yeah,
it was
the
a
North.
1-on-1. I feel like it was a 1-on-1.
No. I think the match
Oh,
you're talking about is the 1-on-1. But him and Ethan Page
They
were
were tag team.
they were a team for a minute. Yeah, they were actually a team for
The North, yeah.
Yeah, they were the North for a while. Ring
And
of
then
Honor, Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Ethan Page got hot, and then he left. He bounced to AEW.
And matter of fact, when Ethan Page left, it's probably right around the time Josh got that title. So yeah, no, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. So yeah, I don't know where this man can go.
Home, nigga. Back
Well,
where?
he want to go to WWE.
Right.
That was my thing. Seeing this and being like, he wrestling Nic Nemeth, and the dude that's been on he been doing NXT matches, he been doing NXT commentary, and that's the guy that took you out the match. On what planet do I think you about to be in WWE anytime soon?
They haven't even said come through. They haven't said come through. So what makes you think you going?
He ready. Look at him.
And listen, I'm ready to eat crow, sir. I will eat it with hot sauce, tartar sauce, all of it. But you?
He's ready to go. Uncle D said AEW would sign him.
Line to crow up.
Phil, listen, have it your way.
Line to crow up.
AJ's right. Muth definitely needs some type of manager. MVP is somebody. He needs somebody to speak
No, he
For
said,
him. Booth going down the forbidden floor. That's crazy. Forbidden floor. No, that's good. I like that. I may need to add that.
Forbidden Lake and come up what? What's he gonna come up as?
Shit. Fucking
Football
white
player.
man.
Listen, I hate to say it, but I just be thinking like it be some people that just, what are you watching? That look good to you? Him dipping in a lake and coming up as a football player and then coming back with flag outfits, that and teal cowboy hats at that with a bull on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, who said you look good? You better go out there. Yes.
He legit came out that motherfucker and thought he was gonna come on a white man. I'm telling you, he
Shit!
Like, God
Damn it!
it's
Not
like
again.
And I'm gonna say it again, just like BDM says it. Presentation is everything. Presentation. You came out like, who told you that looked good?
I didn't.
I hate my black skin.
Let me keep it to myself.
Oh man.
I was even
Look at this nigga, man.
having a conversation.
Look at the crowd.
Look at they
They
do
Lady, look at the
not.
lady behind him.
What is this?
Like this nigger.
That's what they're saying. Like, yo, they're always ruining something.
Look at him go.
Look at this, man.